Stop spending so much money on laundry detergent. Today I'm making a powerful and cost-effective laundry liquid soap, specially formulated for washing clothes, whether you wash by hand or use a washing machine. But will this homemade formula really give good foam and cleaning power? Watch until the end to see the final result. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. To all my returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back, and if you are new here, you are warmly welcome. On this channel we make practical DIY beauty, soap and household cleaning products that you can make for yourself or turn into a business. So if you love learning how to make your own products from scratch, make sure you subscribe and join our growing family. Now let's get started with today's laundry liquid soap. For the ingredients, I'm using caustic soda to neutralize sulfonic acid and help with the cleaning power of the formulation. Bolas, a cleaning booster that helps improve the detergent's ability to remove dirt and stains. SLS, a powerful cleansing and foaming agent that helps remove dirt and grease from clothes. Soda ash, a builder that helps boost cleaning performance and helps soften hard water. Nitroso, a thickening agent. I used a combination of homemade Tezapon and store-bought, a foaming and cleansing agent that contributes to the rich foam and help remove dirt. Laxa, one of the main active cleaning ingredients that helps break down grease and dirt. We're making a 5-liter batch of production. I measured out my 5-liter water. From inside that 5 liter, I took 100 ml of water to dissolve my caustic soap. Before working with these ingredients, make sure you are wearing gloves and working in a well-ventilated area. Safety first before anything. Out of my measured water for this production, I took 250 ml of water to dissolve my 50 gram of bolas, and I stir it for a while and I set it aside for the next stage. I use 500 ml of water to dissolve my SLS and I keep stirring. After stirring it for a while, I set it aside to dissolve properly. I use 500 ml of water to dissolve my 150 gram of soda ash. I took time in this process because soda ash granules is always difficult to dissolve. So I took my time, stir it for a while, and I set it aside to dissolve properly. I use 500 ml of water to dissolve my sulfonic acid. This process is called neutralization. This is one of the most important steps in the formulation because it directly affects the quality of the final product. I stir it thoroughly. As it began to swell and pass through different stages, it became increasingly difficult to stir. I then added the Tezapon gel, which brought it back to a workable consistency, and I keep stirring. After that, I gradually added the dissolved lye solution to neutralize it and set it aside. If you are enjoying this video, please take a moment to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement tells YouTube that this video is helpful and interesting, which can help push it out to a wider audience and allow more people to discover this content. So please support the channel by engaging with this video. And now let's continue. I used 2 liters of water in all to dissolve all my ingredients. Now I'm left with 3 liters. I used 2 liters of water to dissolve my 15 gram of nitroso. While working with nitroso, don't pour it at once. I pour it bit by bit and I keep stirring. This is called hydration. Always make sure that your nitroso is well hydrated before adding other ingredients, because the outcome of your product, it depends on your ability to get this stage rightly. So I was pouring it bit by bit and I keep stirring vigorously to ensure that it is evenly combined before moving on to the next stage. If you don't want your soap to be lumpy, take this stage seriously. When it's fully hydrated, I added the neutralized sulfonic acid solution into the mixture and I keep stirring. I stir it vigorously to ensure that the ingredients are well combined. After stirring it for a while, it is now time to introduce the next ingredient. I added my dissolved soda ash and I keep stirring. I mix it vigorously to ensure that the ingredients are evenly combined. After stirring it for a while, it is now time to introduce the next ingredient. I added my dissolved borax and I keep mixing. After mixing for a while, it is now time to introduce the next ingredient. I added my dissolved SLS and I keep mixing. I mix it vigorously to ensure that all the ingredients are evenly combined. Before moving to the next stage, I didn't pour it out at once. I pour it bit by bit. From the video, you can see the viscosity of this soap is top notch. To further improve the lather of this soap, I added 100 ml of our homemade foam booster and keep mixing. I mix it vigorously to ensure that all the ingredients are well combined. At this stage, the mixing bowl is becoming too small for me to continue making this soap and then transfer it to another bigger bowl to be able to mix properly. At this stage, I added the remaining 1 liter of water we kept previously to bring the amount of water we used to 5 liters, and I keep mixing. After mixing for a while, it is now time to keep the soap to settle so that the air bubbles will go down. I cover the soap till the next day. Look at this beautiful consistency. It is thick, smooth and transparent, just the way we want our laundry liquid soap to be. To reduce the thickness of this soap, I added an extra 1 liter of water, bringing the total amount of water to 6 liters, and I keep mixing. It is now time to check the pH of this product. I'm not going to dip my pepper stripe direct inside the soap. I dip 90 grams of distilled water to 10 grams of the soap solution. I gently mix it with my spatula to ensure that both solutions are evenly combined. I now put my pepper stripe inside. I waited for like 5 seconds and I match it with the colors on the stripe, and it reads pH 10, and that is perfect for a product like this. I added 10 ml of German Plus preservative to prevent our product from going bad, and I keep mixing. I added 15 ml of glycerin inside the product and I keep mixing. I mix it vigorously to ensure that the ingredients are well combined. Before introducing my fragrance, I used strawberry fragrance. Before adding color to the entire batch, I took out small portion of the soap and tested the color in it first. This allowed me to see exactly how the color would look before adding it to the whole batch. At this stage, I added the color back to the main batch and I keep mixing. I mix it vigorously to ensure that it is evenly combined. I kept the color moderate since it's a laundry liquid soap. The moment of truth is here. Look at what we have: a beautiful, clear, glossy and thick laundry liquid soap with a smooth, luxurious flow. This is the kind of transformation I love seeing in formulation. From separate raw materials to a beautiful finished product, and honestly, I'm really impressed with the final result. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and leave a comment below. And if you are new, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell for more practical DIY formulations and soap making tutorials. Let's test the foaming ability of the laundry liquid soap we just produced. Will it foam? Let's check. The foam spreads easily and helps break down grease and dirt effectively. This is exactly what we want to see from a laundry detergent designed for everyday washing. This is another profitable business you can start from home. And if you want to learn professional soap and product formulation, we also offer professional training. Always be good to one another. Thank you for watching. Anticipate my next video. Bye.